Hey guys, this is for people at home and in class. I'm going to walk you through the directions to finish up the nonfiction unit. I remember the goal here is that you are figuring out the central idea, using details to support it, and describing how those details create the central idea. You should have out your central idea making meaning sheet that you started yesterday, and you should have out your challenge article that you have been working on as well. I have a sample article here. And you should have already read through your article and copied down some of the meaningful ideas from the text. These are the little pieces that you trace throughout the text to make meaning and find the central idea. So for this one, I picked a text that's called Want to Improve Your Reading Skills? You might just need more space. As I started reading through it, I found out that they were talking about this right here. Dyslexia is a common reading disorder. It traces language processing problem in the brain, which tend to confuse the order of numbers, letters, and other images. And as you have done, you should have copied and pasted that directly into the meaningful idea from the article, and then next to it, saying what it means. So many common forms of reading struggles are related to confusing the order of letters in the brain. And that's how I translated it into my own words and make meaning for myself. You should have 3 or 4 of these at least to get the work done to figure out the central idea. Okay? So that's step 1. If you haven't finished that part, pause this video, go back and finish that part. Okay? Now, step 2. On this sheet, there is some print that is covered up and hidden because it has white ink. What I want you to do is press Control A, and it highlights everything. Go up and change the color to black. Again, you're going to press Control A to highlight all the ink, go up to this text color and select black. Your text, your worksheet, is going to have this on it and this on it, right? And I want to walk you through how to get set up for those. So after you've collected all the meaningful ideas, you put it into your own words and figured out what it means, then you're going to go on and figure out how does it add to the central idea. So each piece of information from the left-hand side, an idea from the text, you're going to explain to yourself how it adds to the central idea. And it's possible it doesn't. If it doesn't, you'll just say, it doesn't relate to the central idea. And it's okay to pick out details that you think are interesting, but probably doesn't fit the central idea. Here, for my example, I wrote that one of the main points made by the article is that the reading problems can be corrected, and dyslexia is one of the common reading problems. So I know this is part of the main idea because I read the entire article and I see how it fits with it now. I can't figure out the main idea until I read the entire article, the beginning, the middle, and the end. So I would continue to do that through each sample that I have, right? And then I would have 3 or 4 reasons why I think the central idea is what it is. I'm going to show you an example down below. Here's what I will grade. This was what everybody in 6th grade is doing. It says write a response that includes the central idea of the text and relevant examples from the text that prove the central idea. This is what I'm going to grade, unfortunately, over break. Here's some tips. Do you want an A? Then you need to include the central idea, supporting reasons, so ideas from the text, from the beginning, the middle, and the end of the text. If you don't have supporting details from all 3 areas, you might have missed the central idea because the central idea is about the entire text. And then you have to provide a description of how the supporting reasons kind of create and build the central idea. And that's what your goal is today. Here's a student example. I did add 1 sentence onto the end that would just kind of round it out and give the reasons. But here you go. The central idea of the article I picked is that a Boy Scout worked hard to make something for his community. Right away, this person told me the central idea. One relevant example is that the article says he wanted to make a dog agility course closer to his home and thought it would be a good idea for his Eagle Scouts project. That comes from the beginning. Another relevant detail is that he raised money by asking for donations from other dog businesses, held bottle recycling drive and an online fundraising page, and raised $7,000 in total. This is a detail from the middle. Another relevant example is that while he was raising money, he was working in the Northville Township parks to make sure the dogs got the agility course. One last relevant example is that he installed it by himself even when it rained, and all the people loved his dog course once it was done. All of these details really support that this Boy Scout worked hard. I added this last sentence. These details all add up to show how hard the boy worked to achieve his goals and create a dog park for his own town. So essentially, the reasons that you provide and how you tie all those details together is your last sentence or two. All right. This video is meant to guide you through being successful. I will be around the class and, of course, helping out. If you're at home, do your best. You can send me an email. I'll be trying to check my email, but I will also be grading. And otherwise, I hope we all have a relaxing and rejuvenating winter break. Take care. Bye.